remember, we visited the Big Blue Bear back in the winter months for our Winter Blue series, and naturally we have to move to its complement, orange, and dive into this flavor of art in the Mile High City.
All right, Michael, thank you so much for meeting us again. It's so great to see you.
Great to see you too. Thank you.
Of course. Okay, so today we're at the Carla Madison Recreation Center. Tell us why it's named after Carla Madison.
Sure. Carla Madison was a city council person who served District 8, was elected in 2007, and she served until, unfortunately, her untimely and unfortunate death from cancer in 2011. She was beloved by pretty much everybody. Yeah. And she was really known for her eccentric and eclectic style, but most importantly, really known for her dedication to her community and the constituents she represented.
Amazing. Well, she sounds like a wonderful person. We're so happy that she's represented right here in Denver. Now, of course, we're standing in front of this mural of her. This is so beautiful. Tell us more about this particular painting.
Sure. Well, all the artworks we're going to discuss today are part of the City of Denver's public art program, which sets aside 1% of construction budgets over $1 million for public art. And when the selection panel, when funding was secured for the Recreation Center, we knew that we were going to be able to commission more than one artwork, and the selection panel wanted to ensure that we definitely represented Carla right here in the lobby. And the result is this wonderful portrait. It's created by local artist Thomas Evans, also known as Detour.
Yes.
Detour is really well known for his outdoor large murals, and most recently got a lot of attention for his Denver Nuggets championship mural.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah, we love Detour. We've had him on the show before. We're big fans, and of course we're big Nuggets fans, so who doesn't love Detour for that too?
Yes.
So this is so cool. So tell us a little bit more about Detour's use of orange with our series. Orange here, we're talking all about that. So let's talk about that in works like this.
Well, first off, Detour's style is super bold, super vibrant, and we knew immediately when he showed us his idea for this project, we knew it was a perfect fit.
Yes.
Carla had this fiery red-orange hair that she was really well known for, so it was a no-brainer.
Amazing. Well, and it sounds like it just fits her personality too. You were saying kind of a firecracker at the beginning, so this would be perfect for her as well. Now, we've been looking at the piece, of course, for a few minutes here, and I notice the musical notes here on her collar. What's that all about?
Right. Well, first off, this is when you realize we're not looking at a traditional portrait, right? There's a three-dimensionality to it, so the portrait of Carla herself is actually a cutout of her figure painted on a board, and then back a few inches is a collage of images that represent her. And she was a really strong supporter of the creative community. She was an avid art collector, and I asked Thomas about these notes, and he said that it was actually a direct reference to a photograph that he received from her husband, Paul Weiss, who was really generous in supplying images for Thomas to use for the artwork. So the notes on her collar were just part of the attire she was wearing that day. That's just how she rolled.
Very, very stylish, yeah, like you said at the beginning. Carla, she was the one to dress after. I love that. Well, Michael, there are a few other pieces here that we want to check out, so let's go take a look.
Let's do it.
Well, Michael, we transitioned from inside to come outside here to talk about some of the art installations out here. Now, I have driven down Colfax and seen these circles here and have never known that it was art, which is so cool. So these here are called the Aegis, and I want to know the story behind it and why orange.
Sure. Well, orange is still, the theme of the day here at the Carla Madison Rec Center. It was the color that was most associated with Carla. So, it's a subtle, for starters, it's a subtle design element for sure.
Yeah.
But the use of the circle is representative of, her love of bicycling. She had a bright orange scooter that she used to ride around town, and her car was a bright orange Carmen Ghia.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
She's so cool.
I know, she's so cool. So yeah, this was created by local artist Kelton Osborne.
Okay, and what does Aegis mean?
Aegis is a term that's meant to represent protection, support, even maybe a shield. And I think in this context, what Kelton was going for was a representation that Carla was this person that protected her people and supported her constituents. And You know, it's subtle, but it's really smart.
Yes, definitely. Well, definitely encompassing Carla well, and for those who drive by, they are now going to say, hey, I know what that is. I have one more piece of art that I want to talk about, so let's go check it out.
Let's do it.
All right, well, last but not least, we can't let you go without talking about what happens here after sunset. These amazing lights on the side of the building. Tell us all about these.
Sure, this is an artwork by artist Eric Carlson. It's titled Circuit, which is a reference to its digital nature, but also exercise. And it's embedded with LED lights that move and change, but what you might not know is that it's affected by the activity inside the rec center itself. So there's a sensor near the front, there's one near the pool, and there are 2 exercise machines on the 2nd floor that the more activity is generated, the quicker the lights change, the faster they change color and move. And so if you're ever outside, you look at the lights and they're kind of slowly meandering, you know that activity is a little light that day and you might be able to jump on that machine.
Yes, no wait times. I love that.
Yeah.
All right, well, Michael, thank you so much for meeting us out here. Before we let you go, how can the Denver public learn more about Denver Public Art?
Sure, denverpublicart.org is our website. You can also follow us on social media. Just search Denver Public Art on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And you can search the whole collection on our website by types of art you like or your neighborhood. And if you're interested in opportunities, we always have new projects. So those are listed there as well.
Awesome. Well, Michael, thank you again for meeting us out here, and we're excited to talk to you about our next Colorado color.
Great, can't wait.